AgileCore enabled us to operate 2 robots in parallel and sync. We integrated AI. It's one platform for the whole automation process.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm here with Markus once again, and in part 1, we explored the features and the benefits of AgileCore. In this part, in part 2, we will talk about the application a little bit. While AgileCore is already widely used in industry, it actually made headlines for a different category recently. It helped us win the Robotik Challenge 2025. So before we get started, could you please briefly introduce yourself and also tell us a bit about your involvement in the Robotik Challenge 2025?
Sure, Hannah. Thank you for having me. My name is Markus. I'm a senior product manager for our software platform AgileCore. And the Robotik Challenge took place in the Arena 2036. It was in the context of automotive wire harness assembly and manufacturing, and tries to explore new solutions to automate processes. And I can proudly say that we won the challenge in the category of fastest cycle time. And I think AgileCore here played a crucial role.
Congratulations to winning the award for economic efficiency. So since we're talking about AgileCore today, which role did AgileCore play in all that?
So we used AgileCore as the foundation of the solution. It was the component connecting all the components, all the robots, all the sensors, but maybe not also only the devices, but also the people, like the experts working together to make the solution happen.
So basically, it didn't just connect the hardware, which I think involved 2 Diana 7 robots, visual systems, and also sensors, right? But it also connected the people that were involved in the project planning.
Yes, exactly. So to solve such a complicated automation challenge, you have to bring together different experts, for example, vision experts, system integrators, robot control engineers. And AgileCore allows you to do exactly that by offering interfaces and defining interfaces that these people can use to optimally collaborate together.
Could you tell us a bit more about that and how you collaborated on that?
Sure. A particular challenge in the Robotics Challenge was to solve a crimp insertion problem. And here we needed a vision expert to develop a new solution, a new vision algorithm that can solve this challenge. But also, on the other hand, we need to integrate this into the workflow. And here we had a system integrator, and AgileCore offered them basically the interface to make their collaboration happen and leverage also, or make it as efficient as possible.
Okay. So theoretically speaking, what would all of this have looked like without AgileCore?
So without AgileCore, we would have to spend a lot of time and effort in programming all what we call a middle layer. So the communication and the interfaces that interconnect all the different devices that allow you to integrate new solutions. And here AgileCore allowed us to build upon a set of existing interfaces and also of existing work and skills that facilitated us to provide such a solution within the given time frame.
If I remember correctly, there were a lot of different hardware components involved, right? And there was even an AGV from Bear Automation. So does that mean that also hardware from other developers, other companies can be integrated?
Yes, AgileCore provides extensible interfaces and the capabilities to also integrate other hardware components and software components. That's one of its key strengths.
Okay. And if you put all of this together, now that we explored a little bit how the hardware and the people work together, would you say that the involvement of AgileCore also had an impact on the cycle time?
Definitely. So AgileCore enabled us to operate 2 robots in parallel and sync in order to solve these advanced automation challenges that we faced. And so I think it was a key enabler. But maybe not only on the device level by allowing the hardware to collaborate together, but also the team. By making the people work efficiently, we had also more time to optimize the process in order to achieve such an outstanding cycle time.
Oh, great. Okay. And was AI involved in there as well?
Definitely. So we integrated AI at a particular example for the advanced vision skills that we needed in order to detect the very small ends of the cables and to successfully insert them into plugs. So here AgileCore showcased how it can be leveraged to integrate latest AI advancements into working automation solutions.
In terms of the broader picture, how does the user benefit from all that?
It's one platform for the whole automation process. So not only developing the solution, but also deploying and operating it on the factory floor. Particularly in the challenge, it helped us to solve this complex automation challenge by allowing us to integrate new devices and new algorithms to solve these challenges.
So now that we won the robotics challenge, what's next?
So the next step is to bring it in real production. I think our concept already showcased how we could do this. We had a modularized solution where you could transport the assembly board with an AGV from between different workstations. And here also AgileCore proved its key point of making things reusable, because at Automatica we could showcase an application with different work cells that showcased how we can envision this happening in industry. And right now we are collaborating with industrial partners to make this vision come true.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for taking your time and talking to us today. And if you want to hear about the basic features and the benefits of AgileCore in general again, then I would recommend to watch part 1 and just visit our website and learn more about AgileCore. Thank you very much. Thank you, Markus.
Thank you so much.